It's happened! The Texas Rangers win the World Series!
When the season ends, is baseball really over? Of course not.
Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
The young boy's gonna die. The young boy with no parachute jumping out of that train. The young boy with no parachute, he must have lost his brain. The young boy with no parachute don't know what to do. The young boy with no parachute, he looks a lot like you, like you, like you, like you, like you. Someone save him.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Man at first, Walker Jenkins. The next to hit.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
First pitch misses.
Count 1-0.
That distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a swing and a miss. 2-1. The next offering misses. Ball 3. De La Cruz on at first. Nobody out. Fought off foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, no outs. Jonathan Indy at the plate. And the righty deals. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. And that is a big first out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
2 on, 1 out. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. But it's 1-0. And it's a double. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Righty delivers. And a base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back.
So digging in, Walker Jenkins. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That's a ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one missed. And he deals. And there's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one ripped. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Still tied 1-1. Man at first. Now the number 2. Two-hitter, Walker Jenkins, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Jenkins goes 6 feet 3 inches, only 20 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Fastball for a strike. Good eye in that spot. In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. And there's one away. Harold Ramirez at the dish. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Not in time. He's safe.
Once he kept that ball fair down the line, he was off to the races for the triple. Awesome job of going with the pitch away and just take.
And the batter now, Walker Jenkins. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball one.
And a base hit. Runner around third. He will score, and the Reds tie it up. It's 4-4.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. And a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And that's 2. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 6 full, and we are we head to the bottom of the 9th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Walker Jenkins. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, the first batter, it's already...
Just got paid today. Got me a pocket full of change. Said I just got paid today. Got me a pocket full of change. If people really like working hard all day, just step on my shoes and take my pay. I was born my papa's son. When I hit the ground, I was on the run. Had one glad hand and the other behind. You can have yours, just give me mine. When the hound dog barks in the back of the night, stick my hand in my pocket, everything's alright.
This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Spencer Steer. Backed off the plate that time.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
And that skips in the dirt. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hoskins makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Reds go down quietly. 1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the Reds DH, Spencer Steer. 0 for 1 so far. This is off the inside, and that is ball 1. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning, bottom half of inning number 2. That pitch in for a strike. And the count even at 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. And that's outside. The punch out there. Out number 2.
Frustrating end to the...
One down. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And first offering is fouled off. Friedel, the base runner at first with one out. And he drops it down the third baseline. And he picks it up in foul territory.
1-2.
This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And a pitch. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Man at first, one away. And that's outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
First and second, one out. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Throw to second, save. The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. That's long gone. His second of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 9-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended.
Base is empty with 2 away. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Steer in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Next offering way upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Mitchell hauls it in to end. So first and second. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the second game of the series. Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
think of younger days when living fair was everything a man could want to do. Can you mend a broken heart? How can you stop the rain from falling down? Tell me how can you oh sun from shining? What makes the world go round?
Back at Globe Life Field. Welcome if you just joined us, John Shammy and Chris Singleton, as we've got two away in the ninth. The Reds are hovering around 500, about a third of the way into this season. Singy, they're doing all right given the preseason expectations.
That's true, Boog, but I know they tell you they're not satisfied with how they've performed so far. Maybe they weren't called out as a top pick, but they've got belief in that clubhouse.
In the dirt, but kept close. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Trying to send this to extra innings.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. Next offering misses down and away. Kyle Farmer waiting to hit for the Rangers. Pulled out on strikes. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. And we are tied 7-7. We're in extras here. In now for the Reds, Jamer Candelario. White back to work. Bunt attempt. Popped up. He's got it. And there's one down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
McClain in the box now. Takes strike one. That one down the line, dives and keeps it on the infield. And that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
In the air, left side, ranging back, makes the play, and it's out number 3.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that.
On to the bottom of the 10th, and here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. That's a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. Save! Ball game. They walk it off.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. And the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
It's a loss they might regret looking back. Trying to set a good tone and push their way up the standings.
Games like this are why I'm not sold on them just yet. I mean, they need to put it together more consistently to have a real shot at playing meaningful baseball in October.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. This game will feature AAA baseball from the International League. Nobody on and 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Brad Miller. And the slider just misses. That's ripped toward center. And that's the 3rd out. They go down in order. 2 away here, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Brad Miller. Late on that fastball. We're in the 4th inning, no score. Good eye there. Lifted in the air to left. Park settles under it. Swallows it up. That's out number 3. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still no score. So up next, Brad Miller. And that's outside. 1-0. 1st and 2nd, no outs. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fastball in for a strike. I know that's a fastball up, but it's low 90s, so that's one you can handle. Might regret not swinging at that. And a bunt towards 3rd. Fires across the diamond. 1 gone now in the top of the 6th.
The batter, the catcher, Ryan Castillo.
So 2 down. Brad Miller, the next to hit. Foul ball there. Tucson, 28 years old, a former first-rounder, back in 2014. And now it's all even up. Nice eye right there. 2 down and nobody aboard, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one is absolutely pummeled. And it's gone. That one felt good. The 11th of the year, it's 4-0. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. If you throw a sinker that's down the middle, you might as well duck and cover because we're back here at the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 8th. And now, Eddie Park. Line to right, and that's a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. just the second hit he's allowed to. Base is empty with 2 out. And now the first baseman, Corey Lee. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. That's not exactly a textbook decision to swing there, but he made 1 out and the bases are empty. Now the left fielder, Eddie Park. 0-2, rocks and fires. Line, and that's a base knock. And the winning run is aboard. 1 down, the catcher getting ready to hit. Up the right field line, drops for a hit, couldn't run it down. And here comes the runner. And the Knights walk it off. They take it 5-4. The front office came down to see what was cooking, and they got a show. 1 hit, but it was a home run. Might have wanted 1 or 2 more hits, but power.
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, the revolution will not be televised. Woo! As we proceed to give you what you need. Oh, 9 bucks. Get it live, brother. Ladies and gentlemen of the court. And the hearing against State of Hip Hop versus Electronica. I present Exhibit C. When I was sleeping on the train, sleeping on Mesereau Lab out in the rain, without even a single slice of pizza to my name. Too proud to beg for change, mastering the pain. When New York was calling Southern rappers lame, but then Jack and I slang. I used to get dizzy spells, hear a little rain, the voice of an angel telling me my name, telling me that one day I'ma be a great man, transforming with the Megatron dawn, spitting out flames, eating whack rappers alive, putting out chains. I ain't believe it then. I was homeless, fighting, shooting dice, smoking on the corners, trying to find the meaning of life in the. Them. You either build or destroy. Where you come from? The Magnolia Projects in the 3rd Ward, slum, It's quite amazing that you rhyme how you do and that you shine like you grew up in a shrine in Peru. Question 14, Muslim lesson 2. Dip diver, civilizer 85er. I make the devil hit his knees and say to our Father, abracadabra. You rockin' with the true and living. Shout out the Lights Out, Joseph I, Chewy Bivens. Shout out the Baltimore, my crew in Richmond. While y'all debated who the truth was, like Jews and Christians, I was on Cecil B, Broad Street, Master, North Philly, South Philly, 23rd, Tasker, 6 Mile, 7 Mile, Hartwell, Gratiot. Really would pack a U-Haul truck up. Put the high beam on the curb at a barbecue and hop up out the back like what's up? Killer, robber, take a bus up. That's why when you talk that tough talk, I never feel you. You sound real good and you play the part well, but the energy you giving off is so unfamiliar. I don't feel you. We need Shug Miller. Nas hit me up on the phone, said what you waiting on. Tip hit me up with a twit, said what you waiting on. Diddy send a text every hour on the dot saying when you gon' drop that verse. Taking long, so now I'm back spitting that he could pass a polygraph. That Reverend Run rockin' Adidas out on Hollis Ave. That FOI Marcus Garvey, Nicky Tesla. I shock you like an ill electric field, J Electra. Oh my God, keep going. They call me J Electronica. That call me J Elect Hanukkah, J Elect Yamaka, J Elect Tramadan, Muhammad Assalamaka, Rasulullah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala through your monitor. Still with
From Great American Ballpark and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. On the ground to third. On On the run, throw to first, and he'll be safe at first. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Brad Miller.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And that misses off the outside edge.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That one finds the zone. And out 2-2.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game in a park like this.
Well, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. Reds leave 1. 1 out, base is empty. Kyle Higashioka next up for the Cardinals. And the righty deals. And a bunt towards third. And he barehands it. But no chance. That's an infield single. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Brad Miller now. A big swing and a miss.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He goes down looking. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brad Miller, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Oh, 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Man at second. Up and in. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Out to center. 2 away now.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Brad Miller. And there's a ball. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. And it's just foul. That was close. The 1-2. Got him. And 1 out now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitch.
And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. And the pitch. That's to third. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Here's Nolan Gorman. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to third. Miller. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. So 1 left for the Cardinals. And this Brad Miller, the next to hit for the Reds. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. The winning run on second base. Hard hit, base hit. Around third. To the plate, and he's out.
You really can't argue too much with them sending him home, trying to win this ball game in extra innings, get back into the clubhouse, get something to eat, get some rest. But great defense right there keeps this game alive. That is a big-time play.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Matt McClain.
Tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake fans gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrows. Faith is shaky in vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. Couple things I know, couple things I show, couple things I don't. I can tell you my problems, I can tell you my sins, I can tell you my problems. I'm uncomfortable in my skin, I'm uncomfortable with my ends, I'm uncomfortable with my friends, I'm uncomfortable with my I'm uncomfortable with my thinking, I'm uncomfortable with my ways, I'm uncomfortable in this space, I'm uncomfortable on good days, I'm uncomfortable on bad days, I'm uncomfortable with my soul, I'm uncomfortable with my heart, I'm uncomfortable with myself, I'm uncomfortable with my heart, I'm uncomfortable with my thoughts, I'm uncomfortable with my feelings, and sadly I'm uncomfortable with healing. I can't hold a frown too long, I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long, I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes.
Back here at Great American Ballpark with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Ninth inning here with one away. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
Right through there for a strike. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Now the 0-1. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So first and second with 2 outs. In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Inside, almost got him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swung on, belted. That was carrying. Out of here. And that ends the game. Wow. We'll take a trot around the bases. And the Reds walk it off.
is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
God, this is so amazing. I am super happy. Me pidió que me soltara. Bichita por los aires en el KM. De fábrica el piquete, va llegando el billete. No me fijo cuánto es, ni sé cuánto me gasté. Solo sé que coroné. En París como el PC. Los diamantes de lejos se ven. Calladita pa' que tose. Números uno como sellos en el pasaporte. Cada canción que tiro es un éxito que rompe. El noviecito tuyo ayer se me puso a la orden. Me dijo que estoy rica, que no hay compe. Por el 305 vacilando en el Ferrari. Nos bajamos el live y activamos el party. Estamos legales. No, estamos legales. Bicheta de fábrica el piquete.